give this a shot. My microphone is way too... Okay, I hope... Okay, I'm just gonna disable the noise gate because that's completely drowning out my voice. Alright, so I'm an open beta tester for the Stardrift Test edition of Petit Planet. This is my first time playing the game. I just did all the downloads and stuff, and I got to the first loading screen and immediately shut the game down, so I have barely played this. Or I have not played this at all, rather. Not even gone through any intro cutscenes if there are already. I hope that the audio is okay. I have no way to know what my audio balance is like, besides looking at the indicators on OBS, and I also don't want it to drown out my voice, so I have it as sort of a medium volume. I might even lower it a little bit. I hope that's fine.
Light years away, deep in the cosmos, lies the Starsea, dotted with countless
I
planets.
am playing in English with the English voice,
As the Starsea
mainly
entwines,
because
seeds
there's gonna be a
begin to
lot
sprout.
of
We nurture a planet
character,
into being.
item, and location names which I may not be familiar with, that I would like to know how to pronounce in English before I make a fool of myself.
Is set to begin.
Well, even if that's not how the name is pronounced in real life, if that's how they pronounce it in the game, then that's how I'm gonna say it.
Ready to welcome you, waiting your call.
And yeah, I keep pushing the audio down just to see if it'll make the balance a little better, but I don't know how it is compared to my voice, so this will have to do. If I get people in on my call, that would be ideal.
Let's go.
I think it's actually fine unless there's sound effects with what I've had before.
We look forward to meeting you.
This intro cutscene is really cute.
Here I come! What speed? At the ready! Hi!
Okay.
I'm from Lumixco. Must have been quite the journey. Wanna freshen up a bit first?
Sure. Oh, okay, so we start with character customization, and I'm actually quite interested to see what the extent of this is. Okay, so I guess the wheel up here doesn't do anything. Got multiple skin tones. I'm gonna go with this one. Why is it loading? Hello? Verifying? What?
Light years away, deep in the cosmos.
Oh
lies
dear,
the
this is a
Starsea,
bad start.
with countless
Wait, can I
planets.
skip this?
As
No.
the Starsea entwines, seeds
I can't
begin to
skip
sprout.
this.
We nurture a planet into being. A wondrous adventure, uniquely yours, is set to begin. The Starsea spirit.
Full disclaimer, while I'm playing through this, I am going to be providing feedback through the Petit Planet Discord channel, Discord server. I think that's kind of the stuff that they want us to be saying anyway. I think the graphics are really cute though.
Let's go.
Okay, I hope it doesn't happen again.
The Lumix Planet Registry. We look forward to meeting you.
Okay. Now let's see what happens when I do character customization this time. Oh wait, we still have to see Elsa Sani.
I'm Elsa Sani from Lumix Co. Must have been quite the journey. Wanna freshen up a bit first?
Okay. This time it works fine, seemingly. Okay, the textures took a second to render in there, but that's totally fine with me. All of these eye options are honestly super cute. I love all of them. I'm gonna go with this one though, because this is like how I normally draw eyes, I guess. Okay, which color? I'm gonna go with the blue. Oh my god, I have to go for the braids, man. Like, I gotta keep the look of my girly. Also, why is it kind of purple? I think it's just a illusion because it's in a yellow circle. I was gonna say, why is the swatch purple and the hair gray, but I think it's actually just gray. Outfit. Oh, you can pick colors. So cute. You can also wear pants or a skirt. You know what? I love the flexibility here, even though there aren't a lot of choices. I think it's nice that people can mix and match features. And in like a gender sense, it's not restrictive at all. I'm kind of between blue and green. Maybe even yellow. But probably not purple. I'm basic. I'll just keep going with the blue. Do we get to change the color of our shoes? That kind of bothers me. Okay.
Oumuamua's already a speck in the distance. It's alright. I'm sure you'll meet again soon. Swish! But for now, right this way. The Lumix Planet Registry is just up.
Yeah, I guess this is where, like, you enter your name and stuff, I guess.
Light years away, deep in the cosmos,
Wait, what?
lies the Starsea, dotted with countless planets. As the Starsea entwines,
Okay.
seeds begin to sprout.
No, this is not a repeat of the earlier cutscene, thank god. I was a little concerned for a second.
A wondrous adventure, uniquely yours, is set to begin. The Starseed spirit, known as Oumuamua, journeys to each world, ready to welcome you.
I am so concerned about what's happening with this game. No, please. Please, we made it so far. Okay. Oh my god. This test is buggy as all heck. But that's okay. Hi, May. I don't know what I'm doing. It's the Hoyo game that hasn't come out yet. It's supposed to be like Animal Crossing, apparently.
Tea leaves are floating upright. Looks like good fortune.
I'm a beta tester. Yeah. This is an open beta. People are even streaming it on Twitch and stuff. So yeah, I am allowed to share it, don't worry. Otherwise I would not be streaming here and publicly announcing that I'm a beta tester.
Here. This is the Lumix. We'll be here to help you settle into your new life on your planet. Oh, you seem a little lost.
Nurture a planet initiative.
Many uninhabited planets
Okay,
are
is this gonna be like Star Rail or is this gonna be something completely different?
You can also go on adventures. This may be. This is your personal.
Okay,
device.
please enter your name and details. Am I allowed to— what the heck is this opening cutscene? This feels like it should be the trailer for the game, and not in the game. Okay, my name. Birthday. I don't know, I don't think it's gonna save any of that, so I'll just keep it as January 1, sure.
Data logged and loaded. You're connected. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Okay.
Now,
Please choose a planet.
There are
Oh, you
countless
can
planets.
choose where you want to start. Okay, what's the difference here? There's Tafe and Hexia or Huesia? I don't know if that's meant to be Chinese or not. So this one looks kind of sandy. It's a savanna, but it's also got corn and sunflowers. So that's a little interesting. Variety world. This one is green and lush, verdant plains. Both of them look really pretty. You know what? I'll start in Taffy, because that was the one that was selected. Yeah, sure, why not?
So, you're drawn to the sun-soaked savannah. Imagine living the... Ah, forgive me.
Okay.
Packed and ready to rock.
Then we'd love to formally invite
Also,
you
this
to
is
join
not the character that I made. I don't know why they reverted to, like, the default avatar
Full speed ahead.
in that scene.
Hold on, we're
Maybe my modifications in character creation didn't save. Oh well. I mean, my game did crash twice, so I'm not putting anything past them.
Brace for thermal blast. These planets are known for their fierce sandstorms.
molten lava-spitting volcanoes. Oh, oh. We're passing by some oceanic planets. I wonder, do you think coconut would make a nice tea here? Oh, oh.
Fish just flew right over our car.
There is no fish right over our car.
These tundra planets are
I feel like they're really gonna need to polish this. Oh, you can look around actually, I didn't notice. Maybe there was a fish. Oops.
spectacular.
You can move around.
We'll come back to this
That's crazy.
and take our time to explore it properly.
But I think they're really gonna have to polish this opening cutscene because
Now stop
there's just a lot of shit.
car window. We're
Dude, this happens like every 2 seconds. This pink spinning wheel with verifying over it, and then it just launches me back to the main login screen. I just want to play this game. Okay, it's gonna make me replay this cutscene all over again until I can make it through a cutscene without the game crashing. Whatever, this time maybe I can see the fish that's flying overhead. Wow, you can really see more of the planets this way.
planets are known for their fierce sandstorms.
Molten lava-spitting volcanoes. Oh, oh.
I don't see any volcanoes.
We're passing by some oceanic planets. I wonder, do you think coconut would make a nice tea here? Oh, oh.
Fish just
Yeah, no, never mind. There's no fish no matter how you look at it. What a scam. Yeah, they're really gonna have to polish this cutscene. I also feel like you should not be able to move around like this.
hit the gas. Each planet has its own special kind of spectacular.
One day we'll come back to this
Oh, good.
galaxy and take our time to explore it properly.
Now stop sticking your
Definitely.
car window.
Also, the render distance is a little odd for some of the planets. Like, they fade in and immediately fade out, and you don't get a clear picture of anything. Oh well. It is a beta, so I think it's fine. Alright. This one is fixed. I am not able to do anything on it. Okay, we're meeting our next NPC.
Thanks, Captain Mo. Wow, a new friend. I'm Glenn.
Hello, Glenn. Oh gosh. Okay, these transitions between scenes just don't make any sense. Like, they will seem to lead you into a menu or something, and then the screen will immediately flash black, and then it just goes to something else.
On behalf of Lumix,
I think
we'll be with
this
you,
definitely needs a lot of polishing.
offering all the now.
Okay, and this is the character that I customized. I don't know why in the previous scene they just used the default avatar. That also needs to be fixed.
I'm so sorry. I haven't finished
Mo Rush, I just caught a scent. There's fruit nearby that might make a great pot of tea.
Okay, we'll get your fruit and make a pot of tea.
Nah, I got this. I got this.
Please make yourself comfortable and feel free to chat with any of us. Once the camp is
Alright, okay, this is like the tutorial stage, I guess? Talk to Mobai. Sure. While moving, tap the sprint button to keep sprinting. Okay, but the way that it just like kind of stops you after you've been running for a while is a little abrupt. But that's fine. Do you have an actual stamina bar? That would be nice to know. Yeah, why is it at the end of the sprint you actually slow down a little? And then you go back to normal walking. Oh, maybe that was just me pressing the joystick weird. Okay, let's talk to Mobai.
My apologies. No worries. Even though this is a completely new place.
This guy's got many careers.
Anyway.
Okay, so you're the chief steward here.
I love that.
They've even got Animal Crossing style emotes, but his emote clips through his hat.
Elsa, Sani, and Glenn are also looking forward to chatting with you.
Sure. Talk to Glenn. Where is he? Hello? Can I talk to you? Okay, yeah.
You've had a long trip.
What do you mean the boxes look tasty? You eat cardboard?
Save some space.
So you're the chief box mover. At least this guy's emotes don't clip through his body.
That's just the first step of becoming. After I submitted so many forms at the desk, the planet may look a little small. That's what our handbooks. So
Alright.
The
Type of emotes that they have are very similar to Animal Crossing too.
If you're free, maybe you can chat with.
The graphics, sound effects, and gestures are all very Animal Crossing like. I think some of them are a little too close as well. I don't know if you've ever played Animal Crossing.
But I mean, is it just me or whatever? While picking fruit,
Yeah.
around the area and see if I can find anything cool. Me?
It really does feel like super duper close to Animal Crossing, and I hope that I find out what sets it apart.
You're coming to pick fruit with me? Sweet!
Approach a tree and tap the button to shake it. Alright. Yeah, no worry. Don't worry about it. See ya. Bye. It's gonna sound weird in the recording, but I am speaking to people on voice chats while doing this. And also, I know that this is beyond what's required for the tutorial, but I would like to pick up more fruit anyway. And I hope that this does not cause me a problem in like 2 seconds. Okay, that was a little laggy, but to be fair, I'm jumping between like 100 and 1000 ms ping. That's really bad. Okay. I would like to keep tracking, thank you very much. And unstuck, I guess it's like Animal Crossing, where if you terraform around yourself by accident, it allows you to get out so you can fix it. Do these other buttons? Oh, they do something. Profile, copy UID, exit game. That's a little bit unintuitive, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, yeah, that is me. I have no other things available to me, I guess. Oh, I actually do have preset avatars, but obviously they don't represent every single one of the possible avatars that you can make in this beta, and the eye types are not the types that we can even use in the character creation right now, so I'm just gonna leave it, or I might actually pick this little guy or this little guy, because they look cute. Let's go with that one. Can I change other things? Edit your name. I'm not gonna change my name, that's my name. Change your bio. Hi, this is my bio. Or Stardrift Test. I can't spell. Yay. Edit title. Ooh, so just like Animal Crossing, you get to have like a presumably two-part title because this only takes up half the screen. I hope it's a two-part title, like in Animal Crossing, where the first half is like an adjective or descriptor, and the second half is like a noun, I guess. So it would be like solitary bug catcher or something like that. I'm just gonna leave it at stargazing, sure. What else is there at the bottom? Okay, settings, obviously. I am playing on high settings because my device can handle it. Audio performance, I didn't realize that was also a setting that had quality, but sure. Game language is available: simplified Chinese, English, Japanese, Russian, Thai, Indonesian, and French. They unfortunately do not have my second or third reading language, which is traditional Chinese and German. But that's fine, they've got my first language, which is English, and that's what I was gonna play in anyway. VoiceOver has English, Chinese, and Japanese, and unlike other HoYo games, it does not have a Korean dub yet, but that's okay. I anticipate that might come in the future. Like, I actually have no idea what the adoption rate of the Korean dub is across the other HoYo games. I imagine it's actually not as high as the other 3 dubs, though. Just out of, like... Just anecdotally out of the people that I know. None of them play in the Korean dub. I personally play all my other HoYo games with the Chinese dub. Because, I mean, Chinese-made game, I feel like that's the original ideas that they had for voice acting, for characterization and all that kind of stuff, so I prefer Chinese. But, as I said earlier, I'm going to keep this in English because I want to know how to pronounce things in this game. Okay, the second one looks like some kind of craft thing, or maybe it's news? Okay, it's news. Okay, so they've already been fixing stuff. Despite that, there are still bugs that I've clearly already mentioned in my gameplay so far, which I think is fine. Also, here's a content creation guidelines to show that I am able to actually play without being banned, because this is public. I am not famous enough to be part of the Creator Club, sadly, but I would love to be. Okay, the middle thing, no, I didn't need to open that. That's feedback, I suppose, for submitting bug reports. System mail, I have no mail. Okay, and okay, that's weird. The close button is at the bottom. This icon in the top right, it does the same thing as the 3 dots, which is that opens that menu. The time, like the clock in the top left is a little weirdly set, like it's really close to the corner, which does bother me a bit, just UI speaking. And the whole interface of this phone is very similar to Animal Crossing New Horizons with the Nook phone. Not gonna lie, like it's not one-to-one, but it's very, very similar. Maybe, like, I know that that's kind of the point of Petit Planet, but it also feels a little bit on the nose sometimes.
You're back. Let me have a look at the mangoes. Sweet and fragrant.
You cannot keep the pit as a pet.
This'll make the tea.
At least not in real life. I don't know, maybe you can in this game.
Welcome.
Yeah, okay, the cut in and out of cutscenes is really bad.
To celebrate your arrival.
time for some tea. Wow, very classy way to pour.
First pot of
The
tea.
animation there also is probably going to be polished before the final, though.
This tea looks super duper wild. Captain Mo must have his reasons for brewing it like
I'm surprised that there isn't like a...
cheers.
I guess the player character doesn't have a voice yet, not even like sound effects. But if they do introduce one, I assume it'll be kind of like Millie Astro Wonderland, where you can... Is it like Millie Astro? Do they have that?
It tastes good.
Where you can like pick from a bunch of preset voices? Yeah, Millie Astro has like 4 voices for the mannequin and 4 voices for the mannequina, and I assume it'll be very similar.
Thank you all.
I want to see
Okay.
planet bloom with I want to see trade on our planet thrive.
I see you for it to grow and flourish.
I will plant a seed here. Do I have something in mind? I'm happy to share in all your hopes. I've got a whole bunch of things I want to make happen. No idea.
So,
I'm just gonna share in all your hopes, because I don't have any of my own. Okay, that's kind of a unique emote. That's one that I have not seen in Animal Crossing.
after all, I believe we all
What
crave
seed? The mango
your
seed?
tea. And when you're
Okay. Here, it's just like Animal Crossing, or it's not like Animal Crossing. I'm unable to get up from my chair just by using arrow keys. I actually have to press the stand up button, otherwise I just shuffle around like this. That's not Animal Crossing like, but it's one of those things from Animal Crossing that I feel like should be in the game. Okay, actually, I saw this, I checked this earlier, but they do not have controller support yet. And I hope it's something they do have, even though I know it took Genshin 5-ish years to even get controller support on Android, so my hopes are not super high. But if you want to grab Animal Crossing players, I think you do need to play into the controller market, because people who are coming from Animal Crossing are obviously playing on Nintendo devices, which are inherently all controlled by a controller. Or like a Wiimote, I guess, but that's not something most people are gonna try and use on non-Wii devices.
Shall we begin nurturing the planet now? Or
Let's
is
nurture the
everything
planet.
ready? This is what we'll need for the... Please accept this Luca seed.
I did not see that earlier. Was it there? And I just didn't look.
Nurturing the planet.
There's a very obvious, like, rectangle around the seed just now.
Luca is the vitality
Like, the
of all.
graphics need to be fixed, bro.
Once the Luca seed is connected to the planet, an endless flow of Luca will nourish its growth, sparking the appearance of a variety of landscapes and ecosystems. Now, please plant the Luca seed.
Alright, plant the Luca seed in the camp's planter. So that's right here. Can I please... Okay, what do I have to do? Oh, I just have to interact. Alright. It's actually... This is very much like, I want to say New Leaf, where you do... Is it New Leaf where you plant a tree at the start of the game? It's literally like that.
Nothing happened. Huh?
That scent. It's new.
There! Fresh flowers and grass!
Stuff is happening. Amazing.
How wonderful. The Luca seed is sprouting, and new plants are already making.
Okay, so it doesn't like grow like the tree, instead it allows
Get
stuff
the
to
tools to
flourish
connect to you
everywhere
already.
else. Flowers and grass. I'll get the tool. Okay, gather flowers. I see flowers, and there's wild grass here, right? Do I need to do anything? Pick up. Is there an indicator of if I've picked it or not? I feel very uncomfortable because this wild grass looks exactly the same as before I picked it. Oh, this is a wild grass, not the big shrub. I'm stupid. So here's 2 wild grass. Got it, got it. I wonder what the rate of growth of these things is like. Okay, talk to Mobai and collect Luca.
The flowers and grass
that grow, okay.
often go unnoticed.
So these are essentially weeds,
If a
as
planet
I
is like a tree, then
thought might be the
Luca
case,
is
but
the
wasn't
nourishment it needs to
sure.
grow. Once a Luca seed is planted, it nourishes the planet's growth. As the planet, this special
Great, so it's like a big terrarium?
automatically collects Luca
Okay,
when
that
the planet grows.
animation was
Use
goofy.
water the Luca seed you just planted. It seems this
Awesome,
does.
I guess.
Try watering the Luca seed with it. Who knows?
Okay, okay. Water the Luca arbor. See, it is a tree. Tap to select the jar of Luca.
Look, it's a little sapling now.
Okay, I suppose we're going to learn how to fish now.
Your planet. I almost forgot the most important step in
See, it's
nurturing
clipping, the
planet.
emote is clipping through his hat again.
Pardon me.
In a place like this with fixed camera angles, I feel like that should not be the case. That handing over of an item animation was also very Animal Crossing like it just phases over from one person's hands to the other, and then you take it, you put it in your pocket. Name your planet. I thought it already had a name. I thought it was called Tafe. Name your planet. Is this something that everyone else... Do I get to name every planet, or is it just this one? Can I rename it later? What are you gonna name this planet? I feel like I should name it something... Nah, that's... Oh my god, just let me play the game. Oh god, okay. I don't have to do that again. I can just talk to him and name the planet. I don't have to do the whole watering the seed shit again.
Look.
Great.
Pardon me.
Okay, was that supposed to be a nameplate?
Take a moment to think.
It was hard because we don't get to see it from the front. Okay. I was calling it Blood Planet. Yeah, that's the name.
All right. I can't wait. This feels like a moment worth.
Okay, so even Blood Planet is just blood.
Take
That's
a
fine.
photo with the Luca sapling.
Should we take a photo with the sapling? The one at the bottom, I can't tell if that's supposed to be like genuinely happy or a little sarcastic. Like, I'm really happy to be here with you all, but you know, I'm not the kind of the selfie type, you know? Okay, whatever. Sure, let's do it. I'll be an enthusiastic guy.
Could you get the camera ready?
Tap the shutter button to take a photo. Can I move the field of vision? I cannot move the field of vision from here. Yay. I already took the damn photo.
Best wishes on your fresh start. That was a truly memorable. I'll go set up the...
Sure. Chapter complete. Chapter unlocked. Planet growth. Okay. This is quests. This is inventory. What happened to the wild... Okay, it's here. I was gonna say, what happened to the wild grass I just picked? It is still in there. Talk to Bobai about planet growth. He's gonna ask me to do a bunch of shit, isn't he?
Oh, I'm sorry. As your planet grows, You'll make
Moment
all
folio.
sorts. Helps you keep track of those special moments in daily life. For
And it's an
example,
app on the phone as well.
you could learn more about this. Is an eco tank, specially designed to settle a wide variety of creatures.
So it's a terrarium, even though the planet's already kind of like a terrarium.
Ecological observation means observing the creatures. There are quite a few fish in the river now.
Fishing
I
rod.
still don't know what species they are. So, I've prepared a fishing rod for. Perhaps you could
Sure.
start by catching a few different fresh.
Hello,
fish.
Alex.
I can't wait to meet the eco tank's first residents.
Sorry, your voice was a little bugged just now. Yeah, it's the beta. It's kind of interesting. It's very, very reminiscent of Animal Crossing. Some of the parts are a little too close, I would say, like very on-the-nose references to Animal Crossing. Other parts are different. I will say that this beta is not very polished at all, and you can definitely see it like when you're transitioning between cutscenes. The network connectivity is also a little bit sketchy. But I think that's normal for an early-ish beta test. I think this is the second beta, because I remember that there was a beta a while ago where people were showing like the first looks of the game. So I assume this is the second. Alright, so this is where I need to go fishing, and let's see if they took like Animal Crossing's fishing, or if they did Stardew Valley's fishing, or Genshin's fishing, or anything like that. Hold the button to reel the fish in. Okay, so it's Animal Crossing's fishing. They did not pick the Genshin method. I think that's totally fair actually, because the Genshin version of fishing is really frustrating. And I think people who play this are looking for like a cozy game and not stress yourself out game. Oh really? I've never played this. Okay, let's see this. Can I throw the bobber here? Oh boy, please don't crash. Yeah, it crashed. Oh well. Yeah, I thought so too, like the geometry of everything. Even though the textures are different. Yeah. The current beta test, I think, is for PC, Android, and iOS. I don't know if there will be a PlayStation version of the game, or Xbox. But yeah, mobile's definitely an option. Although I did mention, I think a few days ago, that I thought the required specs might be a little high. The recommended specs are high-ish, but that's also totally fine because I assume that means that's what you need to play. You need to have to play on high settings, but I don't know what the minimum specs look like, and I hope that they're not too high. I don't know what the optimization is like in this game. True. I don't know how long it usually takes for games to get to GeForce. People were waiting a long time for Enfield. Hopefully. That's a villager. NPC. It's one of the default NPCs, so I don't know if you can have like different villagers here or if everybody's like a fixed NPC. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh yeah. Nexus Anima is like a auto battler though, isn't it? It's not what's it called? It's not an open world thing or a sandbox thing. I wanted to try Nexus Anima too, because I played a lot of teamfight tactics back in the day, and apparently that's the same style of gameplay that they're going to use, but well, Petit Planet is super cute as well, and I'm glad because I'm also a huge Animal Crossing fan. They do, yes. I'm on the European server. I think at the moment they only have NA Asia. They don't seem to have an SAR server that I saw. But in the beta, they also had multiple servers for each server. Probably, the servers for this are probably overloaded if you don't do it that way, I guess, because it was a very limited number of people, and people had their access rolled out on separate days. I wasn't able to play until today, but some people got their access on the 20th. Oh gosh, this fish does not see me. I know I don't have to catch it, I can see the task, but oh well. Let's get it anyway. Black tilapia. Very tasty. Alright, here's the... Dude, that's a dry terrarium with a rock in it. You cannot tell me to settle 5 fish in there. What the heck? Yeah, literally. It's all Animal Crossing like, yeah.
Who would have thought the river over there was home to these?
That is
fellows?
one
Ah,
fish.
while you were fishing by
Okay.
the river, this jar of Luca has filled up. Here, take the planet shall continue to grow.
It's just like Animal Crossing, and like the handing over animation is just like Animal Crossing. I don't know if you've seen the emote yet, but the emotes are very similar to Animal Crossing, except for 1 or 2 I've seen so far as well. Literally, even this tree thing is similar to one of the Animal Crossing installments. I think it was New Leaf, where you start with that. And here we're also growing a little tree that represents our community.
Oh,
The surrounding scene, okay.
is that?
Yep,
Insects?
like the exclamation mark there.
But insects in the grass and trees now. The growth of this planet is true. If you're interested,
You can also settle
some
insects.
for
Aren't they
free
supposed to
where you
share
are.
the same space with that
There are
fish?
a few different insects.
Dude, I feel like there's like no space in here. I can tell that there was supposed to be 5 fish in there, but there's just literally 1. It's tiny. I feel like I'm committing animal abuse. What the heck? Okay. True. True. Okay, we're gonna have to sneak. Kapow. What? Was that not close enough? Okay, I need to learn what the range is in Petit Planet, because evidently it's not going to be anything like I'm used to. This one's running away, obviously. I did not want to do that. Okay, it will put a little icon above their head when they're catchable. 6-spot ground beetle. But you do have to get quite close. Okay. Another one. Okay, this one flies. That was like a mosquito. Okay, I didn't intend to do that. It's nice because then you can even see the indicator behind a tree. That one did not have a pop-up to show you, to tell you what it was. Huh. But that's fine, I guess. This one does. So it was just that one bug that didn't have a nice little cutscene. I think you can choose between two planets at the start of the game. One of them is like a lush green one, and the other one is savanna type. I chose the savanna type planet, and it came with the mangoes. I'm not sure if that's fixed or not. I haven't seen anybody else's planet. The thing is, I don't even know how much of a social aspect they want to implement into Petit Planet, and if there's not going to be a social gaming aspect, then it does not make sense to have the RNG for fruits. But if they do introduce social gameplay, like we have in Animal Crossing, then yeah, I think it would be a really nice addition. The nice thing about Animal Crossing is all the incentives that it gave people to play with each other. So true. I think it was kind of worse for games like Splatoon, where the multiplayer gameplay is practically 90% of the game. They do have a single player campaign, but that's not what people mainly play for, so you needed to have an online subscription.
No creature is loved by everyone.
True.
Here on our planet,
Yeah,
every life
true.
form has its
Also, I
own
just noticed they have the planet name, the name I gave the planet in the back on a wooden placard. I called it Blub, and I just see the word Blub in the back.
While you were catching bugs, this jar of Luca has filled up. Here you are. The more you water it.
Alright. So, we've gotten the net and the fishing rod. I can only assume the next one is going to be the shovel, axe, or I don't know, watering can? Slingshot as well, true, I forgot about that. I actually don't know if they'll introduce a watering can, because it seems here like that plants can potentially grow on their own. I'll need to see. I think what I've picked so far is just the equivalent of weeds.
Oh, did I just see a star streak across the sky? Oh, forgive me. I do have something else prepared to see. By planting, though I don't yet know what kind of planet you hope.
Okay, is to plant you here, so it's gonna be the watering can.
At the moment, the planet is rather small.
Oh, it's gonna be a home. This doesn't come with a more. Okay, god damn it. You didn't have to word it like this. Yes, it's going to be a mortgage. Oh, it's not a mortgage? He's got a ... emoji. He's got the, like, confused mathematics gif as an emoji.
Life doesn't need to be rushed. Now,
that's cute. Except this building kit. Alright. So, okay, I wanted to catch that star though. Can I get it? No, I guess I can't because the game keeps crashing. The stability needs a lot of work. Okay, yeah, okay, now it worked. Yay. Tap to open your backpack. Building kit, tap and place to build. Okay. Can I put it somewhere else? I'm gonna say exit. I don't want to put it here. I want to put it towards the edge here. Maybe I'll regret that, but seems like a nice spot. Backpack. Place and build. Is this enough space? No, it's not. Need to move forward a little. Yeah. I think it's behind the tree, but let's find out. Okay, it did not kill the tree, but it killed a weed. Wild grass.
Congratulations on your new place. Behold, your private
yeah, I love the little design. It kind of reminds me of the Hobbits
no worries.
from Lord of the Rings.
when you've got a spare moment.
Yeah.
Do you mind showing me around your... Well, I'll make myself...
Alright, check out my new home. It even says home on the top. I wonder if that gets translated. Maybe. I did notice in Arknight's Enfield, the world's languages seems to be Chinese and English. So all of the signage there is printed in Chinese and English, and a lot of the background announcements seem to take place exclusively in English, even when I play in the Chinese dub, which was kind of interesting. So I wonder if there's also like a world language here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Temporary...
Every time this happens, I am praying that the game does not crash.
Oh, I'm sorry this temporary, but it's compact and fully equipped with all
Fully
of its
equipped?
necessities.
With what?
You can try decorating it a bit.
This is an empty room.
I wasn't sure about your preferences, so I went ahead and prepared 3 pieces of...
True. That was a tent at least.
Here.
Yeah, true. All the things you need on like a semi-deserted island. Okay, no, he has 3 items, and if they are those same 3 items that you just listed, I am going to flip. It's not gonna be. No, I don't want to go through that again. Please. Oh lord. This guy has a lot of clipping issues. Like, his hand goes through his hat, his emotes go through his hat, his hair goes through his hat, and that, as you pointed out, the door frame does not fit his frame. Okay. No, it's an actual bed. I wonder if the colors are randomized, because I noticed that each of those items had like a color name on them. This is 1.5 units wide. That's annoying. Yeah. Oh well. I was trying to line it up just now, but I think the window is 1.5 units wide and this is 1 unit wide. Yeah, the window is 1.5. We'll just take that. Can I sit? Stand up. One thing that was not taken from Animal Crossing though, which I actually wish they did do, was if you press a directional key while you're sitting on a chair, it does not make you stand up. And so you have to actually tap stand up. It's not too much of an issue because the stand up prompt is always there, but it's something that's not taken. Lie down. Yep. Okay, this one also doesn't have the rolling from side to side that you get on Animal Crossing. Oh. I guess they'll add more bed animations later. Maybe you will. I only have 1 bed. Maybe with multiple beds, the interaction gets unlocked. Can you store anything in the dresser? No, you cannot. You can only store the dresser in your backpack. Okay, no problem. What does this do? Oh, that's just my held item. How do I leave? Oh, you have to stand further back in the hitbox and then press head out. Hello? Oh lord, I'm trapped in my home. Okay, it works. Alright. I want to hold my net. It does not seem like it. When I was sprinting earlier, I seemed to be able to sprint indefinitely. Although I did notice that when you stop sprinting, like you tap the sprint button again, you slow down a little. Ah, it didn't happen this time. That was just me pressing the keys wrong then, I guess. That's okay. Oh, there's another star piece here. What is this? Craft and dye. You're gonna be there's gonna be different colorways of items and crafting, as expected. Okay.
A gift Lumix Co. sent to your puff post box.
Gift? I didn't check.
No worries.
Where does it go? What's puff post?
This jar of Luca filled up while you were sorting out your house. Go ahead and water the Luca sample.
Okay. Puff post? Isn't that the name of a newspaper? Yeah. Alright. Hello, new resident. No path is paved by one alone. The entire universe walks with you. Congratulations on your fresh start. Lumix Co. has activated your membership in advance and prepared a special welcome gift just for you. Please claim it from this letter. What if I trashed it before claiming the gift? I am tempted just to try it because this is a beta. But, okay, this better not break my game. Okay, it'll tell you to claim the attached items. That's nice. Nice. Let's see if I can customize myself. Okay, clothes have styles as well in this game. That totally makes sense. And materials. And the source is listed. That's very nice. Put this on. Tap to see what you're wearing. Change your entire outfit here. Okay. I am somewhat curious to see if you are allowed to remove all items. They probably have default items under, just like, what's it called? Animal Crossing. Yep, makes sense. Gonna put all the clothes back on, because I like the drip. No! The most annoying crash was definitely right at the start when I got to character creation and I had to watch the entire first time cutscene a second time. That one was super long. This one seems fine in comparison. Okay, you can walk faster than bugs. Ground beetle. You caught a bug, indeed. Let's water the tree. I wonder how many steps this tutorial has in total.
It seems the planet hasn't changed much this time. Oh, I just remembered.
Someone stopped by. Friends, aunts, uncles, aunts, cousins, granddaughter.
She's my... Oh, she should be wandering around.
Okay, leave it to me.
If you're not too busy, could you bring her back here for me?
I will get your distant relative, friend, acquaintance. This is definitely a little scuffed. Okay.
Oh, I just remembered. Oh, she should
Leave it to
be
me.
wandering around
Now
nearby.
it better actually let me do
You're
the
not too busy.
mission.
Thank you so much. She should be...
Wonderful. Find the visitor. There's a map app. Oh, there's 4 new apps that I didn't check. Album, Moment, Folio, Map, and Camera. I didn't want to okay, I'm being forced to open the map anyway. You can view neighbors' locations on the map. Track Find Neighbor to find their location. Search started for mysterious neighbor. Alright. Hello, I see you. Who are you? Very cute design.
There's a special smell here. This smells kinda special.
Oh, she's got a shovel.
Sorry. Hi, I'm Yoonghwa. This is my first time visiting. So you're the planet tender here. Mr. Mobai said you were busy and told me to wait. So I've just been wondering. I brought a little something for you and the planet.
There is a sound, I just don't know how to transmit it to you. I don't know if it's coming through. It's not coming through on the camera. I don't know how to get it. Let me try something actually. Can you hear it now? Dang. Okay, let me check that I have my audio profiles on properly. You can see that I'm adjusting the volume though, right? Wait, but can you hear me? Okay, I assume not. Alright, I was gonna see if I could try and use OBS's camera function, but that does not seem to be working. So, back to the original. There is audio, but yeah, I don't know how to get it to pass both to Discord and to OBS. And don't worry, you are not being recorded, I'm recording my gameplay. Right. Here we are.
Granny asked me to bring these crops over, all picked fresh from our fields. They ought to make a mighty fine meal. Here,
One of them's a red
try
panda and one of them's a dog.
It's a little embarrassing to say. She asked me to visit Mr. Mobai, and if, just if, it's not too much trouble.
Oh,
They also don't have mouth movements
advice,
when they
is it?
talk.
Then-
And I'm
You
hoping that
haven't
that's something
been
that they
here
add.
long, Yet you've already managed to grow a
Or maybe it's something.
I only know how to farm.
Sorry. Yeah, they are speaking. There is
Learning how
a
to take
voice
care of
lines.
myself is awful hard. But you've already figured out how to care for a whole.
Everyone has their own strengths, and we can all.
No, it's real English. I've selected the English dub because I wanted to know how to pronounce things.
Quite the green thumb. Maybe you could teach us sometime, if you're willing.
In that sense, yeah. I think it gives the
I
characters
don't know, since I
more
found a new place to
vocally more distinct personalities.
Actually, we haven't.
live. But I could taste the fresh scent of veggies in the air. I just had a little look around, but couldn't find it. I'm so curious.
So there really are wild vegetables. Perhaps the Lucas sapling's last growth spurt made. Since your curiosity.
That explains why earlier he said, you cannot see what has changed about the planet. It's all underground.
Maybe you and Yoonghwa could look around together.
Oh, I hope I'm not causing you any trouble. So okie dokie.
Oh, one moment.
You can
To
install
help
this
you
app
stay
called
in touch and
Starcove
follow each other's updates.
instead of
You can
CoStar.
install this.
Alright. That's very Genshin. That's a very Genshin coded image. I say that whenever I see a 4-pointed star now. Okay, this is interesting. You can check your neighbor's bond. Okay, first of all, something scares me about the topic of, like, this looks like a name card to me. I know that it's probably not. Do you have to gacha for specific neighbors in this game? I hope not. They're not on this list, so I assume that this is the only one so far. The constellations. Interesting. Oh! Wow, that's a lot of planets. Does it just keep going? No, you eventually hit the same one. Familiar face. Today's interactions, maybe this is one of those games where you're supposed to gift and talk every day, kind of like Stardew, to raise friendship. We'll see. Farm decor in green, good to know. The animations in this menu are very cute though. Like, I like the switch from walking to standing to sitting for the journey and looking at the stars. Now what if I turn that off? Okay, that's just hiding the UI. Cool, cool. Literally. Okay. You get to have collection bonuses. Totally makes sense. Trade mechanic. Very classic. Does furniture have collection bonuses? It does not. I'm not sure if this implies that this shape of bed only comes in this color. Because the name would imply that this comes in many different colors. Functional? Do they actually have a function, or are they functional as in they are animated when you interact? Okay, we have sets here. Ah, yes, there are set rewards. Wow, this is Genshin, very Genshin-like, teapot-like. Wow, some of these are very complicated sets. Ooh, okay. I'm not sure how many are accessible in the beta, but I remember on the website, the preview website, there were definitely quite a few different ones. Yeah, seems to be that. I wonder, it makes it seem more and more like every planet has like a fixed roster of villagers / neighbors. And when you go there, you get them. True.
Well...
True, yeah. Maybe.
It's a tomato. For them to be growing wild and thriving like this, your planet's growing real nice. The soil and water...
Awesome. Okay, I just leveled up her friendship again, which means that I can invite her to move in. Do we get to choose where her house goes?
I'm so happy I got to be friends with you. And can I just in case. You've been nothing but lovely to me. You took the time to show me around and stayed right by my side while we searched.
Awesome.
I want to stay here.
Yeah, sure. Okay, let's get a home for Yungo.
Welcome back. Oh, that fresh tomato scent. Looks like the planet's flavor palette is... Never thought we'd be...
I'm so happy, Planet.
Since you've decided to stay...
I'm sorry.
No worries. Lumix Co. has arrived...
Alright, so we are gonna pick where the house goes. I really hope so. I feel like all of the character designs are unique enough to allow for that.
Never thought...
I'm so happy.
Since you've decided to...
I'm
No worries. Lumix...
Oh, thank you kindly. No matter
Can you
where
live
I
next door? Next door to me is the ocean.
Then pleased.
Open the backpack and place Yungo's building kit. You know what? Let's put it here. This is essentially next door, and it's also a nice place to put it. Backpack. I do like how it automatically orients itself to the direction you're facing. That's really useful. Although the rotational buttons are just right there anyway. Okay, it seems to let you build over trees. That's unfortunate. I hope I don't accidentally delete one. Right, that's where I had it to begin with, but I guess I'll confirm it. Yes. Okay. I mean, her house looks kinda like mine, I'm gonna be honest. It's not as unique as I was hoping. But, to be fair, the guy did say that this was a temporary home provided by Lumic, or whatever it was called. So it might be like starter homes in New Horizons, which were relatively basic, and then later you can ask for them to be upgraded into the character's actual home.
Could I maybe just take a... Thank you. Have you ever seen Sproutsies? Let me set my bags down in my new place first, then I'll get right to it and start digging. See ya.
Me too. I was just like, you still live like this after all 10 had moved in, and then they made it so that you could get the new house.
You're back. This jar of Lucca is
Same.
now full. Here, take it.
Same.
Use it to water the Lucas.
I still haven't played since the update. I really want to try it again, but between Petit Planet and just generally keeping up with other games in life, I have not had time to play it, sadly.
The Lucas sapling is growing splendidly. You've progressed faster than I thought.
I do not have Tomodachi Life, but I have a friend who has the game and has been showing us like every single interaction that we might find funny, and I love her for that.
Ah, mushrooms. You've had a full day. From my experience, there's a cooking counter set. Enjoying a good meal is an essential...
Exactly. Same. Like, I barely pick up my Switch nowadays at all. I have it right in front of me on my desk every day, but yeah, I guess I just haven't really found a game that I want to pick up compared to one that I can play on my PC. Okay, now we can cook. To make mushroom soup, tap to select the recipe. The required ingredients remain unknown. Okay, so we're doing the Breath of the Wild style cooking here, I guess. Oh, no, you don't just cook it and see if it fails. You actually get to minigame it? Maybe? What if you enter the wrong things? Wonderful. Cooking pot. So there's other cooking utensils. Who says mushrooms can only be a garnish? I literally never thought that. Okay, so this is like a consommé. The recipe for this one was apparently already known. Floral melon tea, blissful floral, and fruit tea. So can I put one flower and a fruit in? Okay, that actually made it. So can sometimes be categories of items and not specific ones, it seems. Because at the bottom it said flower and then fruit. That's very good to know. Everything here is beyond my current item set. Time to start the dinner party.
I smell.
Awesome.
Tonight, we are gathered here to celebrate the first day of our new life.
Yeah, very cozy and warm. I was actually hoping that the 3 other NPCs there would also have homes, or at least buildings where they reside, because right now they're just kind of
Let's
walking
also
around.
take this opportunity to welcome our newest...
Hi, everyone. I'm not much of a cook, but... And me? Mid-cargo sprint past some... So I scooped them all up with my tongue, though, honest. Sea and beach. Were there sea... Where's sea... Hey, save some for me.
Mo Rush. The Lucarab seas and beaches, mountain, you, me, and the planet. We're all...
Alright. Okay, that was a very short cutscene. Immediately into everybody standing up. Okay, but there's dialogue now, so let's just talk. Oh, chair disappeared.
Well, you know, when I think about it...
Is this going to be
I
how you
still
learn
feel
emotes in
kinda
this game?
shy.
Since the word
Do
shy
you
is
ever
highlighted?
get shy?
Yes. Okay, I have learned the emote for shy. Oh, sorry, reaction, not emote. You just shot a firework. That's cute.
Let's see. What a satisfying first day of seeing you and every— Oh, right! Please accept this as a token of—
Another present. Sunseeker's baggy pants.
Though, there's still 159 items I hit—
You're a real squirrel, my guy. Okay, so wait, there's actually a different clothing customization thing here. This makes a lot more sense. Okay. Clothing, UI-wise. And that's the clothes that the game has given us in the tutorial so far. Very cute. Although I think I will still stick with the base clothes. And the hat.
A fresh start to mark this day.
You put what together in your spare time? Is it gonna be furniture? String lights! Okay, yeah, that actually really makes sense.
May it hold us. We've got plenty of
And
adventures
it's very
ahead of us.
thematically relevant.
But for tonight, oh,
everything about the perspective when you talk to this guy is a little weird. Like his emotes are clipping through his hat, but you also they also kind of pop off the screen because he's so tall. Okay, return home. I'm guessing that there's no need to save in this game, so I don't know if there's a specific purpose to you going home or being in your home. Suppose we'll find out. Okay, actually I want to know, can you place furniture outside? Because I feel like the string lights should not be in my home. They should be out here. Okay, no, I can't place them here because this is kind of where I thought they should go, but... Oh well, I guess right on the edge here will be fine. This is not going to be centered, but that's okay. Return home and lie down on the bed. Will do. If I open the windows, if I open the curtains, is it dark outside? Yes, it is dark outside, so it's consistent. No, I didn't want to store the bed. Oh god. No track targets in area. Yeah, because I accidentally picked the bed up. I hope they have a top-down furniture editor like they do in Animal Crossing. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, my clipped self gets a dream. Okay, this part has no voice lines, it's just music. This big whale blubber beast-like creature appeared in the first intro as well. I don't know what it is. Yay. And now it's the next day. I wonder how the day-night cycle's actually gonna go. I assume it's not gonna be just a forced day-night by the story the whole time. Okay, the thing is called Oumuamua. Maybe the planet will have some changes. Well, it's still dark outside according to that, but let's see. Dude, the hitbox for the head out icon is way too short. It should go all the way to the end of the house. Oh, jump
you're
scared.
awake already. It's said that Oumuamua visits the perhaps the good fortune from your dream found its way to this
Hey,
planet.
it's time to water the
This jar of
sapling.
Luca is full now.
It's honestly growing pretty quickly. I don't know how many more steps this has. Submit.
Ho, ho. The tree's vitality is nourishing the planet's growth.
Look! It's Oumuamua!
No, don't verify me in the middle of a cutscene.
Ho, ho. The tree's vitality is nourishing the planet's growth.
Look! It's Oumuamua! I can hear the sound of the sea! We really have a sea now? Was that seafood feast last night the right call after all? You're amazing! I'm gonna go talk.
Okay, we actually have a sea.
That's like a
Is it gonna be diving next?
Ah, wait. Oh, oh.
Dude, I didn't do anything. I've literally just been
Without
doing
you,
thing that you
never
tasked
be
me
this
with, and then
wonderful to
taking
see
some
the
jar
planet
from you
grow
and watering a
soon on
tree.
the beach.
Bro,
In a moment,
I did
I'll
nothing
write down,
here.
Keep track of how much lucre we've collected. Once a jar. Ah, pardon me. It's a bit dangerous to climb down
Oh, it's a
without gear.
pogo stick.
Here.
That's the next tool. Okay, no, that's not a tool. Apparently. Okay, here it seems to be very similar to Animal Crossing, where villagers can approach you with like a exclamation mark to show that they want to talk to you, and when you do, they will tell you something or give you something. Inspo card, I assume, is the same as a DIY card from New Horizons. I wonder if that dialogue would have changed if I took the other option. Okay, I've obtained an inspo card, which is the same as a DIY. It's so similar to a DIY card, man. They even use the same color. Come on. Okay, how do I improve this? Oh, that just gives me more proficiency. What is on the phone? Okay, it's just showing me the new stuff. Talk to Mobai about the new service. How would I talk to you first?
Have you been to the beach yet? You'll find if you're not rushing off as the planet grows.
Housing
we
services,
hope to
great.
make life on the planet.
Okay, so there will be more housing types. Whoa! That's a lot of different houses. Okay, so this is the next upgrade for me, and for neighbors. That's Yunguo's actual house! Okay, that makes a lot more sense. It's not a little log cabin. Very pretty. Okay, I can't see anything, I guess.
A bigger, better, new house will only
Bro,
cost
earlier
that.
I literally said
That
I don't
is,
want to pay a
if that's-
mortgage.
You can talk to Glenn.
This is like not a mortgage, but that's an expensive house. Well, I don't know how difficult it is to acquire that much, actually. Check out Glenn's stall. Oh, he's selling clothes.
Glenn's stall is now officially open for business. And you can buy all sorts of groceries here with dough. Furniture, clothes, seeds. You'll definitely need plenty of dough to start a new life. So, for the past few days, I've been putting together a collection of money-making tips in my notebook. For example, those creatures aren't just for cooking. You can sell them to me, or even trade them to— Want to hear another
Okay, so you're just the general merchant, then.
You got it. This is our— Be sure to check out the Daily in Demand. How do you Want to hear another money? Stardash is a new app that just came out.
Stardash.
let me
Is that
sell
like
it to you.
DoorDash? It's probably gonna ask you to do
Captain
deliveries and
Nose
fetch
says
quests.
that every neighbor is a master chef. But no matter, neighbors will post the dishes they're craving on the app.
Yep, okay, it's DoorDash.
A real lifesaver for those juggling work. Want to hear another money? And that's all the money making. Oops, I've been talking so much I almost forgot.
Okay, let's browse the store. I do not want any of those things. Do you want— how much can I sell mushroom soup? Nah. I'm not selling these things. I'm gonna keep them.
Our stock changes every day. So thank you for your first visit to the
Cardboard bench. Thank you for the cardboard bench. I guess. That's such a weird piece of furniture to have outside. Okay, now I need to find El Sasani. Oh, I'm gonna catch this thing first. Okay, let's get this moth, which I assume is a nighttime bug. Wonderful. How many items can you hold? Okay, the inventory is a lot larger than Animal Crossing at least. That's a relief. Let's go to the beach. Each. Oh, the pogo just automatically pops up when you reach a ledge. Okay, maybe there is a stamina thing, because it showed like a hunger bar on the side just now when I was catching the bugs. Maybe I have to eat food to replenish that. I have no idea. Okay, yes, I have 14 hunger. So what happens when my hunger runs down to 0? Okay, girl, how am I supposed to get out to you? Oh, I can just walk here. I guess it's shallow water. Can I pick these? No, they're not mushrooms.
Over here! There's a whole crab lot. Who'd have thought nurturing a planet could be right? This one's yours. The trusty shellfish tongs. I'll leave it to you then. Another 100.
Alright. Shellfish tongs. That's a very specific tool. But that's what those are, I guess. They're shellfish, like razor clams or something. Or just generally clams. Wait, what's a shore dweller? I thought those were shore dwellers. This... Oh my gosh, the stability of this game. Okay, I'm gonna probably do this tutorial and then I'm going to go to sleep. Okay, so that's a shore dweller. So it is just a clam. Pearl oyster. How many more? 4 more? They'll probably bury under the sand if I'm not fast enough. Do you think it knows how to moonwalk? Just did. Yep, I will sneak up on the next one because that's what the tutorial said to do. It's probably a very timid creature. You have to get very close though in this game. Your catch radius is like very, very short. Or at least it feels that way compared to the height of the character. Or the length of the tools. Okay, I'm at 2 hunger. If I go to 0 hunger, do I pass out? Yeah, I'm way too slow for these things. Okay, I'm at 0 hunger now. Does that mean that I can't... Okay, my movement speed is not affected. But am I unable to perform any more of these tasks? Is that what it is? Oh my god, I keep unequipping by accident. Yeah, you can't use tools when you're out of strength. Hold the button to prepare food. Add the food to the quick bite pouch. I don't want to add that food to the quick bite pouch. I just want to select it and eat it. Is that possible? Yeah, it's possible. Great. We got a tiger shrimp. A planet, and it's getting closer. Whoa. Okay, when this cutscene is done, I will sleep. Is this another villager? I guess so. Maybe it's an NPC. I assume he looks like he's going to be the replacement to Blathers, but maybe he's just a regular neighbor.
And has a high likelihood of hosting distinct biological... Is this also...
Bro, I'm a human.
Wait, no. My apologies. I'm Morse, an ecologist. Please forgive my this coastline. I'd love to conduct research on the saltwater fish here. That
Sure.
being said, my moon crab smell. I wonder if I could borrow one from... What a pleasant surprise. If there's an application process, do I need to submit it in paper or digital? I'm truly honored. What I mean to say, in the meantime, I'll do my best to track down the moon crab.
Awesome. Okay. That's a lot of concepts all at once. I feel like it's very similar to Animal Crossing in a lot of ways. It does have some parts that make it stand out, but part of me just defaults to Animal Crossing-like behaviors out of habit. I think the stamina system, while it is unique, and I think it's better than having tool durability for sure, it's also going to be a little annoying for people to keep up with. That's okay though, especially because you're supposed to give food to your neighbors. Yeah, same, because this is more generic. It's not like one specific tool gets locked out when it breaks. And you can always see or not always, but whenever you do an action with a tool, you can see the amount of stamina you have left and you can prepare for it. So, kinda interesting. I look forward to playing more. I hope that it separates itself more from Animal Crossing as I play. Look forward to seeing how it develops. Thank you for watching, by the way. No worries, I'm probably gonna sleep now. Bye-bye.